Alright everyone, we are back. It's time to do more Pokemon Yellow. I really wanted to play this one today, so we're just going to keep going. I just did Pidgey. If you're wondering where the stream VOD went, please read this. I put some mentions in the chat, but these are a new type of stream that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be called the First Try series. This is all the first tries that eventually make it into the fully produced videos. So I don't want to spoil people and leave these videos up and then have a bunch of people watch them and then no one watch the videos we work really hard on. Plus, I don't want too many people to be spoiled about what's coming next. So they're going to be streams and then they're going to disappear and then they're going to appear as unlisted links in the description of the final produced video when that comes out. I'm also not going to watch chat for this, so you will not be able to influence me, which is probably a bad thing. In some cases I will play better because I'm not reading, but in other cases I will play worse because I will not get good strategies from all of you. Finally, Pokemon are not ranked based on their first playthroughs, so don't worry if you love Spearow and you want it to be the best Pokemon in the tier list. Its performance in this run is not going to affect its placement. Now, let's go through everything that makes Spearow a Pokemon. So, for base stats, it has 40 HP, 60 attack, 30 defense, 31 special, and 70 speed, giving it a 13.67% chance to crit in Generation 1. Its move pool is just as restricted as Pidgey's was, which we just saw. Unfortunately, I think Spearow starts out with worse moves. It gets Peck and Growl. While Peck does have the same type attack bonus, it's not as good as Quick Attack or Gust. It is faster for training on the Forest Pokemon, but it's not going to be very good against Brock. Also, Spearow doesn't get an early Sand attack, which really helped Pidgey. Although it does get Growl and Leer, which can be used in combination to do at least decently well against the Rock types. Level 15, I get Fury Attack, then Mirror Move at 22, and finally Drill Peck at level 29. Well, not quite finally, because Agility also at level 36, but Drill Peck is really the final move that I'm working towards. It is so good. Also, Jelly God, thank you for the 5.99 euros. I appreciate it. Okay, Snowy with the fun fact. Spearow has the same attack and speed as Pidgeotto. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Through TM and HMs, we're going to get Double Edge, Mimic, Swift, Rest, and Fly. I'm not going to be using Fly in this run, though, so I will have to catch a different flyer. That's just because Drill Peck is by far the best flying type move in the game. Also, I made all the background colors for Spearow a little bit moodier than Pidgey's. Figured it was a more moody Pokemon, especially after the first episode of the anime. Okay, so let's talk about the tier list. Yeah, Pidgey did not do well. But Spearow, I'm hoping it can do at least a little bit better. You know, it would be really nice if it could be an F tier finish alongside Pidgeotto. I think that's what I'm going to hope for, and maybe it's going to impress. I was a little bit too optimistic with Pidgey. I'm dialing back my expectations. I'm going to say, hopefully the final result will be F tier, but I think we're probably going to be Surge tier for this playthrough. After all, it is my first attempt. Okay, for anyone just joining us now, please read this quickly. Save the link if you want to finish watching the VOD later on. It will be unlisted as soon as this stream finishes. And now, I'm gonna be a little bit quieter during this playthrough. My voice, I kind of I don't know, I had a cramp or something in my neck during the last video. So, I don't know what happened, but it's sort of weird. I'll probably be just a little bit more chill this time. Hopefully that's okay. Okay. Let's do this. This is Spearow only in Pokemon Yellow. Hopefully I don't have to restart. There's usually one restart at least. Yeah, let's do this. Spearow only, Pokemon Yellow. My rules are in the description as well if you don't know what my rules are. Although I don't know why you'd be here if you don't know what my rules are. That'd be a little bit weird. Scott, drink water. Don't worry, I have been. Been exercising, drinking water, taking my anti-allergy meds. Oh yeah, I have to turn off chat. We're gonna call it Kenya, I think. This was a chat suggestion before I closed chat, so thank you. And now chat is closed, so I'm all by myself. Once again, a little bit scary here. I could have lost that fight, but no loss this time. Although, check out my experience bar. We are the medium fast growth rate. Pidgey was the medium slow growth rate, which is much better. So Spearow has that disadvantage. This is especially a disadvantage in the early game because I level up slower. I think with Spearow we're going to need level probably 15 to beat Brock, maybe level 18 in the worst case scenario, but I'm optimistic we'll get it done at 15. Oh yes, we should bring up the bonk counter. There are 15 bonks currently. Also, using double edge was fun last run. I'm hoping it's going to be fun this time too. So I'll get a Pokeball because I'm going to catch a flyer. Drill Peck is just too good. But it's going to take a while to get there. Level 29, it's quite far off. Oh gosh, that was really sloppy. Although I do have super effective damage against the bugs. So these trainers should be pretty quick. Also, Fury Attack interacts very well with Onix's Bide, because Onix only accumulates one damage from the first hit, which is generally only one. Unless you crit, maybe it's 2 then. So, like Pidgey, I will go back. I think I'm going to face the rival. I spoke a lot last stream about Magneton. There will be no Magneton, then Jolteon instead. But Spearow is faster, so and we have agility, so we don't have to worry about not outspeeding the Jolteon. Okay, I'll try and catch this Pidgey. Oh. Never mind, we're restarting. Sorry about that. Got a potion from the guy on Route 1. Can't do that and then have the Pokeball in slot 1. That's illegal. Okay, here we go. This is actually Spearow in Pokemon Yellow. No illegal plays this time. Normally what I do is the first item I buy is the Pokeball, and it's the first item I obtain. That way the Pokeball's always slot 1. But I got the potion on Route 1, and I think I should probably just skip it. Saves a bit of time, and then I have the faster Pokeball as well. Hopefully I don't lose this. Oh my gosh, so close. So close. Oh gosh. Bumping into walls. Getting bonks. Don't want to do that. Okay. Oh. It automatically walks you over there when you first come in, so I like I was like expecting it to walk me, but it doesn't because I had already done that. I'll get the hidden potion over here. It's not going to mess up my inventory alignment. What level do I think I'm going to be after the end of the forest? Maybe like 12 or 13? It would be nice if I was 13, but I don't think I'm going to make it. Also, let's talk about Spearow's back sprite. Pidgey looks like it's crying, but I don't know what's going on with Spearow. He does look very grumpy in this back sprite, which I love. I remember Spearow being extremely grumpy in the anime. Very angry. Oh no. Well, better catch it. We're good. This fight can be kind of slow if she uses Growl first turn. That's why I fought the 2 bug catchers first and then backtracked over to this area of the game. Because I don't want this fight to really slow me down. Instead of going further in, well, I could go further in and then just skip the rival. Or backtrack to the rival later. What do I want to do? I'll go further. We'll go to Pewter City. I've got Leer, so I can make Peck go a little bit further if I have to. On the last guy. Like if I get to 2 PP or something, I'll just use Leer a couple times and then knock the Pidgey, no, Caterpie out. Caterpie. Okay, oh. Okay. Metapod's good. Alright, so I was calculating level 12 based on fighting the rival in Viridian City, but we're going to be like level 11 at the end of the forest. That was close. I was a little bit optimistic. Alright. The birds, not very good. We're going to go fight the junior trainer. If I black out, I'll just take the blackout and try him again. But I don't think I'll black out. I think Spearow will defeat him. Maybe the money from this fight gives me an escape rope, and then I can go back to Viridian City, fight the rival. The rival, while he will have Jolteon, he will then also... He gives me more experience for Brock, speeding this split up just a little bit. Yeah, I can buy an escape rope. Nice. The escape rope lets me teleport back to Pewter City very quickly. I just can't heal in Viridian City. So I need to make it through here with enough PP to defeat the rival. We're getting a lot of encounters, but I should be able to make it. Peck has a lot of PP. It's a big PP move. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, medium fast growth rate's so bad early on. Pidgey felt really good in this section of the game. It got like a 8-minute Brock split, but Spearow is not going to be able to do that. If I lose, I'll take the blackout. And yes, I will go back to Pewter City. Then I'll just walk back here and train along the way. It's like so unlikely that he beats me too. Like, easy. Level 13. I don't need the escape rope, so I can just train here and then escape rope out. I want to spend the least amount of time walking on tiles where I can't get encounters. So just staying in the grass now that I'm in the grass is the best play. And you can't escape rope out of anywhere except, I believe, except Viridian Forest in the early game. I don't think you can out of the like guard house that's over by where you like show the guy the boulder badge. I don't think you can escape rope out of there. I've never tried. That might actually be... Oh, gosh! Press down! I recovered! Ah! Wow, this is a bumpy start. Oh, sorry. I gotta start that again, actually. The bumpiest start. Okay, again. Pidgey was really smooth because I didn't have any restarts. It's rare for me to have playthroughs without restarts when I'm doing first attempt. It's almost always the case that something goes wrong. Either technology breaks or I do something silly. I gotta stop pressing down and spamming A. Okay, hopefully I don't lose this time. Third time's the charm, right? Crit. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Okay, I'm gonna win. Didn't even damage me. Alright. Wow, no encounters there? Wow. Very nice Route 1. A very nice Route 1. What? Okay. I'm on my first playthrough settings, so it's encounters are definitely turned on. I'm just not getting any. Spearow's too scary. Everyone's running away. It's the only option. The only choice. Like, look at this thing. It's terrifying. It's got a beak and drill peck. See, there's encounters. These Pidgeys are kind of stressful to fight with the Spearow, honestly. I went slow there because I'm like, I don't want to use a potion accidentally. Okay, I have a different strategy. We're gonna go straight to Pewter City after beating this guy. We'll just beat like the bug catchers here. And we'll fight the junior trainer and try and do a little bit of blackout training against him to gain more levels. I may have to sell one potion to get enough to buy an escape rope, but that'll be worth it. Because I can clear the forest fast with Peck. And the Diglett is not that fast. I should be outspeeding it by the time I get there. Maybe not, actually. I don't know. Level 10 might be 22 speed. What's it going to be? Oh, we're not even going to get there. Okay. 22 speed? 22 speed. Okay. I'm 1 speed slower than the Diglett right now. So you heal here. So this sets your waypoint, and then you're just not going to save. Take the blackout every time you lose to the... Oh... Should have saved the money earlier on in the run and planned for this, but it's okay. I hope I don't beat him, but oh, I can actually prolong this as long as I want because I can literally just spam Leer while it knocks me out. So I can do this training as long as I want, which is going to make I have to black out with this. Is this going to be another? Okay, no. We can actually black out here. Like I got to deposit the Pidgey though. Get out of here, buddy. Bring you back later. Okay. Again. Okay, so let's talk about why this method of training is better, or the ideal thing to do at this portion of the game. When you beat trainers, you get trainer boosted experience. So every trainer Pokemon you knock out gives you 1.5 times the experience that a Pokemon in the wild would give you. Also, each individual Pokemon has their own assigned experience yield by the game. So the species and the level of the Pokemon determines that. Number one, the levels on this trainer's team are a lot higher than the Pokemon in the forest. And number two, Diglett and Sandshrew, I believe, both have higher experience yields than any of the like Pidgeys and stuff that are in the forest. So fighting this guy and just losing a bunch but beating the Diglett is very fast in terms of training and experience. This is a more new method that has come about for training in these solo challenges. Earlier on when I started doing this, I didn't know that this was possible. I just had no idea. And then Van Man started doing it, and I didn't think it was a good idea. I was just like, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Like, you'll lose money, and like, how much faster is like knocking out one Diglett than knocking out a bunch of Caterpie and Metapod? Turns out it's much faster. So there was also like this like emotional debate within me, which was like, is it outside of the rules of the challenge to let my solo Pokemon faint and not count it as a reset? So for the longest time, I'm like, that seems like too much. Like I have to really think about like, what are the rules? How do I want to define them? And I can kind of just like sweep that question under the rug if I don't do this kind of training. But it makes sense to do it. And I'm counting blackouts as a separate metric in my videos now, so. I think we can see them. There. See? Where resets normally would be, I have now shown you the blackouts, so we have done 7. And we can actually do as many of these as we want. It's really awesome. They get slower and slower because it takes the Sandshrew longer and longer to knock your Pokemon out. Wow, okay. It's great when the Sandshrew crits like that. Speeds things up. I'm not sure actually at what point, like how many number of hits the Sandshrew needs to take to knock your Pokemon out before it stops being worth it, but we're not quite there yet. Maybe at level 14, I'll like grind the last level in the forest or something. But I'm also going to get the experience from the Sandshrew, so that'll speed things up. We'll do one more blackout at least. Red Ryosi has done a lot of work on this specific method of training. He has figured out significantly more early game trainers where there are potentials for blackouts. Like, you fight the guy with the Metapod, the Caterpie, and the Metapod. You use up all your PP, knock out the Metapod and the Caterpie, and then like blackout using Struggle on the second Metapod. And then you do that fight over and over again with a Pokemon like Kadabra, and it yields significantly faster times to beat Brock than just like spamming out Teleport in the wild, that sort of thing. I'll do one more. Austin actually mentioned to me on Discord after the Pidgey stream. He said, you know, blackout training on Blaine might actually be faster than all the training I was doing on random trainers. And I think that is true. So like there are other opportunities to utilize this strategy that aren't just at the beginning of the game like this. All right, there we go. Defeated the junior trainer. 12 total blackouts doing that. We are now, of course, slower than Pidgey's time by about a minute at this point, but it's going to be more like 3 or 4 minutes out of the first split. An advantage of doing blackout training is you get a lot of speed stat experience, but The disadvantage is you get very little HP stat experience because Diglett has the lowest base attack in the game. Or base HP in the game. Chansey has the lowest base attack in the game and base defense. 5. It's so bad. It's weird. Okay, Brock, here we go. Let's see how we can do. So I think we growl first turn because it's going to be attacking us. Then we leer like maybe twice and then fury attack. Okay, that did really well. Yes! All right, this was not bad. This was not bad. All right, please bide. Bide. Could you bide? Thank you. So we're going to now lower its attack a bunch. And we'll just screech it down. Get it as low as possible. Yeah, it's got unleashed energy. Now fury attack. Crit. Okay, so that bypasses all my changes, which is bad. Clear. Bide time for the bide. I don't want to take damage if I don't have to. Okay, I'm doing a lot of damage. Oh, we can do this at a lower level with Spearow. Probably 13. If we ever actually hit with fury attack, this move is trash. Okay, we did it. Brock, 10 minutes and 23 seconds. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oops. Very sloppy overworld motion. And here we go again. Brock. Or not Brock. Route 3. Bugs. Peck is very good here. The next hurdle is Misty, but I think I'm going to take the same approach that I did with Pidgey and just not face Surge. Like, I can come back to him later, it'll be fine. Unless we have Mirror Move, maybe we want to go for Style Points with Mirror Move. Yeah, we have Mirror Move from level 22. Maybe we'll Style Points for Surge. Mirror Move Mega Punch and knock out the Raichu. It's a fun strat. It's riskier than backtracking with like Double Edge or something, but it will, like, if it works and you get it on the first attempt, it will be faster. Yeah, after Brock is cleared, Spearow feels better than Pidgey. Like, I think there's more one-hits along this route than there were with Pidgey. Gamble here. Ah, got me with Sing. Well, we're good. Probably should have saved there. Playing risky. I'm going to fight a lot of the same trainers, just do a lot of training. I don't want to get to the end of the game like Pidgey and feel like I didn't do enough training. I'm going to skip this person. She's kind of scary. It's always really sad when Fury Attack by one hit does not knock out the opponent. It's like, oh, could it just have gone one more? Bug catcher. One hits. Very fast. Peck is great. Effective power 105 when super effective. The mechanic of growth rates is very interesting. Like it's... Oh, we're good. I think we're good. Nope, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, okay, we snapped out of confusion. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, the mechanic of growth rates is really interesting. It's like they give the Pokemon with better stats the worse growth rate. And then it ends up being the case. Did I heal? No, I don't think I healed. I was running away anyways. There would have been more frames if I did heal. Gosh. Pressing down so much when I'm in that menu. I didn't get very many encounters at the beginning of this area. Not a lot. Gosh. Okay. Good, no poison. Oops. Not oops. But don't miss. Please stop missing. Okay. 21 out of Mount Moon. Drill pack. So 29 seems so far away. But then Spearow is going to start just tearing through the game. Okay, rival. I should really make it so you can't click on the item thing in battle. If you're in if you're trying to not trying to catch a oh gosh, if you're not trying to catch a Pokemon. Come on. Thank you. This is a bit sketchy. It's a bit sketchy. Oh, we're gonna get a reset here, I bet. We didn't! Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Well, that's sweet. No resets. Still 0. There's blackouts. 12 blackouts. Yeah, we'll teach a mirror move in the place of Leer. Both Leer and Growl are kind of useless after you beat Brock. Those moves are good in the early game because lowering the opponent's defense is decent when they only have 2 Pokemon. But when the opponent has like 4 Pokemon, you don't want to be spending time lowering the opponent's stats. You want to raise your own stats. So that it applies for multiple. Like the 1 turn will apply to 4 Pokemon worth of battle. Whereas if you lower the opponent's stats, it only applies to 1 Pokemon. Then you need more turns. And turns in battle is both bad from a time perspective and a risk management perspective because you can get hit by sand attacks or stat altering moves that will ruin your setup. Stuff can go wrong. I'm like really hyper. I wish I could see the chat, but I can't stop to open it. I was like, did I use a potion during that wild Zubat encounter that I just ran away from? If I did, it's going to be a funny story. I don't think I did, though. This is what second attempts are for when I cheat. For anyone who hates me out there, that is a joke. I guess I could have kept Leer for this. Wow, 5. That's great. Could you stop defense curling, please? Oh, crit, we're good. All right. Beck is starting to slow down now. It felt like Spearow was like very slow going in. Like it was like fast through all the bugs, then slow through Brock, then fast through Route 3. And now once again here it feels like it's starting to like meet some resistance and just slow down a little bit. Because like the thing that the developers had implemented in order to fix that would be, they implemented the fact that it's supposed to evolve into Fearow. Also, I'm noticing now the chat revenue is $62, so thank you for whoever. Someone either made a big super chat or there was gifted memberships or something. I really appreciate it. Again, I can't see it right now. That's just because I'm focusing, and I wanted to like maintain. When I do these first playthroughs on my own, like I don't have people sitting with me, coaching me and telling me what to do and like what are bad choices and like alternative strategies. I have to think of it all myself. And I want these first playthroughs to be, I want them to retain that quality long term. So, yeah. That's why I'm not looking at chat during this one. I'm sure there'll be at least one person that comments on these streams recently that'll say, oh, too many streams lately. I just want more produced content. I'm like, I get it. I released one produced video every day throughout all of December. I think I have earned myself a month of fun streaming. So that's what I'm here doing. Oh, Gen 1 miss on Peck into a critical hit. Yes, that's Gen 1 for you. But yeah, I'm streaming because I find streaming really fun. So that's what we're doing right now. Kind of sketchy. It's like, this is not feeling great at this stage of the game. Like, I could be using Fury Attack on everything for a little bit more damage potential every turn, but it could be worse. And then every time they're hitting me, it's doing a lot because Spearow has less defense than Pidgey. I get quite a few of those. Just to be really safe. We'll get rest again to be really safe. Let's fight this guy. I skipped him with Pidgey, but he's good experience. Oh, Frotty Hill. It's a good thing I saved. Because these only have bubble and they're gonna get me. Definitely gonna get me. Unless it Gen 1 misses. And it doesn't. First reset. Okay. Not great play. Yes. There's going to be someone who's going to comment, Gym Leader Matt's better because he doesn't have mistakes like that in his videos. Someone wrote that on one of my videos, I think back in November, maybe it was, or early December. It was a little while ago. I think I just responded something like, yes. Okay. Beat this guy. Get rest. Getting close. 3 levels off from Drill Peck. 3 levels. We could just rare candy for it, but that's short-sighted. I'll fight this Fisher as well. He's got good experience yields. I'll probably fight people on Route 11 as well. I skipped Misty, so I'll just go back. I'll face Surge later. We don't need to do the mirror move style stuff. I don't feel like... I think it became apparent to me that all along the path of Route 25, I was just like, I don't think Peck is going to be enough for Misty at this level. Maybe with Leer, like if I had kept Leer for the Starmie, but I don't know. I think it just makes more sense to come back to her. I would say that most people are not upset when you play more conservatively, because generally the comments take issue when it's like you get really lucky in a battle and it's like it feels unfair. To like other Pokemon that had to have the suffering in that battle. Oh. We stopped missing with Peck. But there was one guy for a while who would comment on a bunch of videos telling me that I'm not very good at the game because I finish always at a level that's too high. It's good feedback actually, because to some extent he was right. I should have been trying to squeeze more time out of these runs. Alright, just don't miss Peck. Everything's going to be okay if Peck doesn't miss. Spearow is squishy. Ah! What is Peck's accuracy? It's 100%. I'm looking at it right now. It's like the 3rd or 4th Gen 1 miss that I've had. Wow. Oh yeah, this guy has Magneton. Oops, should have saved. Okay, that's good. Also, the Magnemites are impotent because they only have tackle. Another miss. That was not a Gen 1 miss though. We're okay. This guy also... Oh no. Yes! Okay. The game gave me a miracle there. That was a miracle. This is that Bon Jovi song, Living on a Prayer. That's me in that fight. I can't believe I made it through that. Okay, Drill Peck. Here we go. Drill Peck in the place of Peck. Alright, we have our best move now. Let's crush everyone. I guess Double Edge technically does more damage, but it has recoil. And normal type is less strong in terms of offensive power. Okay, let's dig back to Cerulean and fight Misty. Hope people are having a good day, good Monday. I'm sure some of you are in the office right now. I hope I am making your day slightly brighter with some Pokemon content. I'm thinking about what my stream schedule is going to be going forward in the year. I would like to stream at least once a week for the remainder of the year. We will see what ends up happening. Okay, Misty. I have more speed than both the Staryu and the Starmie. So, and I one-shot the Staryu with Drill Peck. And I'm going to two-shot the Starmie even though next defend. Wow. Okay, dominant performance from Spearow there. That felt great. Go to Rock Tunnel. Oh, Red Ryosi, the king of strange strategies, proposed Butterfree picks up Teleport and then uses it to move around quicker in the mid-game and skips Surge until later on. Like, that is a big brain play. I love it. We have Ethers. We can just keep forging on, I think. Yeah, we got lots of Ether. I had a reset here with Pidgey, so I'm gonna save before this guy. Slowbone. Oh, stop lowering my attack. That's what happened last time too. It's okay. Crit. Higher speed. Higher base speed is good in Gen 1. It's good. It's really good. Higher base speed in later generations less relevant because the only benefit you get is moving first, which is obviously a huge benefit. Like, don't get me wrong. There's massive benefit to moving first. Did I walk back to Peter's? No. I just didn't go back to face the rival. We could use rest for the self-destructing hiker. Again, I think it's short-sighted. Keep it for later, just in case I need it. Rest is a measure of last resort early on. Also, there is a growl strategy here where you just lower their attack with growl and then hope that they self-destruct. Okay, well. That did not go well, second reset. Do I growl? So like there's the growl strat. You just lower their attack, When they hit you, they're not doing that much. And then when they self-destruct, Spearow. What? Thank you. Taking forever to self-destruct. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Well, this is bad. It's like one growl into Drill Peck, maybe? Drill Peck is a stop. Last time, refuses to self-destruct. This time, both of them self-destruct right away. Okay. Could you not? Okay. Gosh. This fight is awful. Do I have to rest? Nah, Growl will be fine. I really don't want to use rest here. Rest Growl is the safest choice. But I don't want to do that. Because then I'm going to be trying to keep rest on my moveset throughout the entire mid-game, and everyone is going to be upset. It's like, why? Just unlearn it, and then I'm going to get to the champion. I'm definitely going to need it. Alright. Alright, we should be good as long as it doesn't crit. Alright, we made it. Whoa, definitely the most brutal fight so far. Sand attack is much better there, so Pidgey definitely advantaged in this section of the game as well. Which is a hilarious thing to say. You'd think Pidgey would be much worse, just because it doesn't get Drill Peck, but... I think I actually prefer Pidgey's early game so far. I would rather play with Pidgey. Like, it feels so smooth up to Brock. Spearow is stressful. Get Swift. Most depressing dialogue in the game from that NPC. It's a Growl. Start our optional training. Guy's good to train against. His team is good experience yields. Also fight the guy at the end of the route with the Poliwhirl. This guy. I didn't do this with Pidgey because my foresight wasn't good enough. Unable to hit the ghosts. No. Should put it in my rules. I'm still stressed out about the potion. I think I'm gonna put it in the rules that if an item is accidentally used in combat and it has no material impact on the playthrough, that it's fine. If I actually did it in this video, I will I'll make a little section in the video talking about its addition. Because, like, the point of no items in battle is not to make me lose sleep over accident. Oh, gosh. To make me lose sleep over accidentally using a potion. It's to make the run hard. And the level 8 Zubat or whatever it was not going to knock me out. Because Spearow's fast and can just run away. If it was Slowbro, it would be a different scenario. But with Spearow, I'm confident, which is hilarious because Slowbro is one of the best Pokemon in the game so far. It's really good. It's going to be fun to do a lot of the S tier Pokemon, the Pokemon in yellow that are in S tier, in different games. Like, I'm excited to do, like, the Nidos and Victory Bell in other games and see how they aged. It's going to be quite cool. Now, I needed more of these, but I think I'm going to do a second trip here. I think right now vitamins are the priority, and then a little bit later on, we'll do a second trip back here, and we'll get super potions and super repels. You want to buy one of each drink so you can spam A through this dialogue and she doesn't walk away from you, because sometimes she has this, like, she like moonwalks backwards away from the player character if you're not like really on top of the A spam. That can be very frustrating. Okay, we don't want to over invest in these, so maybe 4 and then a calcium so we survive stuff better. Like all the terrifying ice type attacks. Ah, yeah, and I forgot, of course. Of course. Oh, I didn't sell it though. Forgot that I didn't catch a flyer. That's annoying. This is why I do second playthroughs. Ah, fine, I'll sell it. Not teaching. I refuse to teach Spearow fly. Terrible choice. All right, Doduo, where are you? Oh, Spearow. That's fitting. Fitting. I love it. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I don't have Surger's Badge. Should teach Double Edge at some point here. Take on Erica first. Once again, probably Erica before Department is the best. That's a path in the route that I don't take very often, and because I don't do it very often, it feels like it's like my brain is too slow at like buffering all the information, and by the time I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I should have gone to Erica, it's too late. I'm invested in another path, and then I just have to complete that path. Because by the time you start walking towards the department store, you're invested. You just need to go over there to not lose time. So I think a mistake with Pidgey was not training here more extensively, and I think I will spend the time here with Spearow fighting more of these trainers. Because like, their experience yields aren't great, but Drill Peck is fantastic here, and they're all clustered close together. There's no extended walk time that I have to spend going from one trainer to the next. My moveset is actually kind of trash, now that I look at it. Like, Drill Peck is the only good move. Swift is just decent. Okay, we get better move now, Agility. Place of Mirror move, that's my status move. Teach Double Edge. I don't know if Otto's watching, but the router just errored out when I learned Agility. Figure out why that happened later. It's still running though, we just have an error recording. Okay, Erica, here we go. I can use Agility if the Tangela lowers my speed with Constrict, but no, I'm just going to one-hit everything here, apparently. Yep. Super simple. Erica's done. Bye-bye. Now to Surge. Now along the way, I'm level 37, so the mid-game, Blaine, and then, what's his name? Blaine, Giovanni, and Rival 5 have the potential to be difficult, so I think investing in the Fighting Dojo training now instead of before Sabrina is the superior choice. This will make Surge more consistent because I'm pretty sure at this level, Double Edge is just going to one-hit the Raichu. And it's going to smooth out the rest of the game, preventing resets, saving time overall. At least that's my theory right now. So it'll make that small adaptation. I should mention this. It is not going to be a Pidgey versus Spearow video, or versus Spearow video. Sorry, I do get that one wrong sometimes. It's not verse, it's versus, because verse is a part of a song. Yeah, this isn't going to be Pidgey versus Spearow, so it's just going to be 2 solo videos. And they'll come out fairly close together in the grand scheme of things. Someone is going to ask, and someone did ask before I started the stream, I just didn't find a moment to respond to it, when the video is going to come out. That's extremely hard to say at this time. I have a schedule, and oh yeah, I fought her already. I have a schedule, and if everything goes according to plan, it'll be like 5 to 6 weeks from now. Okay, Surge. Double Edge. 1 hit. Easy. As he should be. Generally, I'm filming about 4 weeks ahead of when production starts on the video. That's generally like the kind of pacing of things behind the scenes. No. We're going to Pokemon Tower next. This should be fine. Oh, I should have double edged that. It's alright. That's a moment where I'm spamming A just a little bit too much, and then the Pokemon comes out that resists my move, and I just attack into it. Nope. I'm fine here because of Drill Peck. I'm also a normal type, so no lick paralysis. Alright. So we're approaching Cycling Road, getting closer and closer. I'm going to mention here that I've been going to spin class with my wife in the morning. So today we did a 6 a.m. spin class, 50-minute spin class. Wow. My small nerd body was not ready for this. I've been going fairly regularly now, so I'm getting better, but I'm still like, I'm just still so hard. Get so sweaty. I don't like getting sweaty. Exercise has never been a favorite activity of mine. I was always exceptionally uncoordinated, running into things, and yeah. Okay, Jesse and James. Anyways, I'm trying to be healthier this year. I think it's going to make my play in these videos a lot better if my brain is just a little bit sharper, and I know that exercise is a part of that. And last year I was really in the channel, like every waking moment that I had away from family was essentially just like devoted to finding ways that I could improve things and make things better, and I was really excited about it. I gotta try and take a little bit more of a balanced approach now. Okay. Not gonna forget these potions, like I said. Gonna be useful to have these, and I'm also gonna buy like 10 more repels, and then I can go up here, get a vitamin. We'll get a calcium. The reason I don't want to get HP up is kind of trash, by the way. It's by far the worst vitamin, because you get 1 more HP, but like 1 HP is not the same as 1 special. 1 special is much better. I think someone also told me it's like you should be using vitamins on your stat that's worse. I forget what the math was, so if that's wrong, I'm sorry, but yeah. It's like more advantageous to use it on stats that are worse. And the reason I didn't use it on my attack is because I'm going to get a protein in the Safari Zone, and I don't want to have too much stat experience and then not be able to use it. I probably won't be able to use the protein from Sylph either way. Spearow is better at training here. Drill Peck's so good. My mid game is, I would say, significantly improved from Pidgey, though. Pidgey had to like fly back to the center here to heal, and I won't have to do that. I can just use a Super Potion outside of battle. One is allowed. Go back. Oh, nice crit. Oh, I definitely didn't have that range without the crit then. I was about to add, I was like, dude, I have that? Oh, double crit on both the Weezings. Yeah, good job, Spearow. Also, something I notice when I do spin class, I notice that my voice feels better when I'm doing these recordings. I think I got the rare candy. And that, my voice feeling better makes my mental health so much better, because this whole year, from about like February to maybe November, I think the leading cause of stress in my life was the fact that my voice was not feeling good. Because there was all these things I wanted to do, like I wanted to stream more, I wanted to create like different types of videos, and then it was like, nope, you just have to do one kind of video, the type of video you know how to do, because that's what people expect, and you need to like continue voice recording that. You can't take time to stream because that'll just burn your voice out, so it's nice not having to worry about that now. Double edge. Double edge? Oh, good job. Spearow. Look at this thing. Nice. There's a max elixir there, right, by the way. It's usually a mistake to pick it up. So don't do as I do. Usually just skip that. It generally clogs the inventory up right about now. When you're in the Safari Zone, you want to go fast. You don't want to be managing your items, and then you're like picking up carbos and you're picking up protein. And then it's like, you have no space. And you're like, fine. That will be something I'm adding to the software at some point. I'll be putting my inventory on screen in certain locations, just like the stat experience is showing right now, or like the number of vitamins I can use. I'll be showing like the number of items I have in my bag, the amount of money that I have, all of that stuff. I've wanted to add this for like almost maybe not 2 years, maybe like a year and 3 months. Since I started making the overlay, I've wanted to add this, but at first I could not find a way to do it visually appealing. I had the code all working, like it showed all the stuff, it just looked terrible. So I never put it in the videos. It has to look good if it's going to go in the videos. That's the bottom line. There's been a lot of features that I've developed that just have never looked good enough, so then they don't make it into the video. Sylph, because there's a lot of training to do here, and I would rather stomp Koga than just kind of barely make it by him. After all, getting Surf is just going to give me the right to face Blaine, and I don't want to face Blaine. We want to take our time approaching that fight. Alright, this is so much better than Pidgey. Like, the 15 higher base attack with a move that is 1 turn, same type attack bonus, and has a lot of PP. Like, Spearow's going to do this training fairly quickly. It's definitely gaining ground now back from the early game where Pidgey felt more dominant. It's funny, I use the like metaphor of a mountain a lot, like climbing a mountain when I'm talking about my work to like people in my life. I'll just be like, like how it feels to me is that like I'm climbing up a mountain and I see like the objective. I'm like, I got to get to this thing. Like I need this thing in the overlay. And like once I do that, like I can't think of anything else that I would want on the overlay. There's like, and then I usually get there and I add all the things that I wanted to add. And then immediately it feels like I climb up to the top of the mountain. And as soon as you get to the peak of a mountain, you can see the mountain that's behind it. And it's just like, oh yeah, there's all that stuff to do. So now I'm going to go do that. It just feels endless. But it's sometimes hard to see it when you're not right in it. And you're not, like, I don't have great prediction skills. So I'm not anticipating like 6 steps ahead, like what the overlay is going to look like in 8 years. Oh, 47, okay. I fight this guy? Yeah, I think I fight this guy. I think it just makes sense to do the long route through Sylph for training. This is the long route. It's more trainers, which is why it's long. But by the way, you can skip this guy. I'm going to see if I can show it to you. You get like really perfect inputs. I did not get perfect inputs. If you turn at the right moment, you'll get by him. He won't catch you. But I bumped into the planter and then walked 1 step too far down. I learned this little maneuver from Ike the Killer. You fight this trainer and then you go and heal so that you get the like PP and the damage from this battle. Like you don't have to have that used up by the time you face the rival. A nice little trick. There's a max potion there. It's actually quite good to pick that up. Sometimes it feels like it bloats your inventory if you don't do the Celadon deposit that I did. The Celadon deposit is safe but not optimal. It's like for the legendary birds, like if you can cut out the Celadon deposit, it's better. In the end, I don't think I did though. Which is probably a flaw in my playthroughs with them. I'll go to 50. Spearow is snoring. He's very cute. What an awesome little guy. It was a benefit to 2023. Lots of big life events for me. Got married. Adopted 2 cats. Cat ownership has been absolutely great. Alright, we're going to dig out. We're going to face Koga next. Because I have more speed than the Venomoth now. And Drill Peck is amazing. And Cloyster is terrifying. So I think Koga is a better choice. And there's also mandatory trainers in his gym. So I will get 50 here. Go over a damage running threshold. I'm definitely going to one-hit all the Venonats, and I would be surprised if the Venomoth is able to knock me out. Maybe with a crit Psychic, but even then I think Spearow would survive. I don't know if Double Edge is going to one-hit the Sand Slash. Probably not. No. That's okay. Still pretty fast training here. I did want to fight. I did want to fight him. Probably. Oh, crit, nice. Level 50. Okay, here we go, Koga. Let's see how Spearow does. I think we're going to have 3 one-hits on the Venonats. And then probably a 2-shot on the Venomoth. It is a rock type. Oh, but we get the 1-hit. Okay, sweet. I put that line in. It was like the ride-on video. I was like, when I was recording the ride-on voiceover, I was just constantly mentioning Golem, like throughout the entire thing. And I there was this like point at which I was like, everyone is gonna like see through this, and they're just gonna be like, of course there's a Golem playthrough later on. Like, why would I like I'm not gonna doubt it. Like, it's just obviously gonna be there. He's really like leaning into this. So I was just like, oh no, maybe I have to like cut that out or whatever. So then I just made it into a joke of just like sometimes I push jokes too far and like I was like, well, I'll just take out the Venomoth meme. Yeah, and then a bunch of people were really sad. Like, they're like, no, please do the Venomoth thing still. Like, don't worry, it's not going anywhere. I was trying to make a point about taking a joke too far with Golem, and then apparently it was still surprising for people. Rick, who helps me edit the videos, actually put a message saying that he got surprised by it. It's like, oh wow, like I tricked one of the editors. I'm sure there's everyone in the comments now or the chat, because I can't see it. I'm sure everyone is just saying that it didn't trick them. Good for you. Good job. All right. The last vitamin. Sorry, the red tiles. There's red tiles on screen. Look away if you're visually sensitive. Because these things are not nice. Okay, the red tiles are gone. You're safe. I don't want to face Blaine, so we're going to fight the rival. We're going to see how it goes. This is where things started getting exceptionally hard for Pidgey. That's not where I want to go. I want to go here. Never take the elevator if you've defeated the Hypno Sandwich. Okay. Rival 5. Spearow. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to level up soon-ish. Let's just knock the Sand Slash out. That's going to be a 2-hit. Okay, excellent. That's promising. We'll double edge to hit the Cloister. Oh, I did, even with an attack drop, but I'm dead now. It's like, there's a Magneton. Yeah. All right, reset. That's fine. This is very promising. I shouldn't have as many problems here. How much does Drill Peck do to the Cloister? Oh, crit. Did a lot. Okay. Still lost. One more time. I probably can't 2-shot the Sand Slash with Drill Peck. Maybe I can, actually. Doing a decent amount. Oh, the Aurora Beam is just hitting really hard. Okay, different idea. Just saved there to increase my game time a little bit. Fine. Make me play the Swift game. I don't want to play the Swift game, though. Agility Swift is not as good as just Drill Peck, I don't think. See? Okay, as expected. This one's rough. It's very confusing not having fly on Kenya after playing a lot of Gen 2. You look at Kenya in your party screen, you're like, that's my flyer. No, it's not. We'll do power plant candy. This wastes or costs about 40 seconds. Generally not recommended if you're playing with an exceptionally strong Pokemon. I think one of the strongest Pokemon I've used this with is Moltres. That Ligatung survived with Pidgey, but it didn't with Spearow. Alright, sure, we'll fight Zapdos too. Pidgey fought Zapdos. Why not? No more room. Max Elixir. It's your fault. Or it's your fault. Thunderbolt. Either one. Heal. Fight this Zapdos. Can I two-hit with Double Edge? Let's see. 1. Drill Peck. Survive. Nope. Dead. I think I fought it at a higher level with Pidgey. Yeah, we're gonna abandon. 2 resets to Zapdos. I was like, it could have been a nice little bit of experience, but in the end, not actually a good choice. I think south of Fuchsia City is probably the next best place to go, or this direction, east of Cinnabar. The trainers here have decently leveled Pokemon. I used to, when I was doing these runs, and I would run out of like primary location trainers like Cycling Road, gyms, Sylph, I would start going to Route 15 and then Route 14, but those trainers are at lower levels than they are here, so you gain faster experience points by coming here. That is provided you can do decent damage to water types and flying types. There's some flying types down here. This guy has flying Pokemon. Do I keep? I think I keep training. I think it may be possible to get by Rival 5, and it may be possible to get by Blaine with some luck. But I believe that I will need more training to defeat Lorelei and the champion. So I believe that the best choice is to continue investing in training at the current moment. And then after the training's done, I'll try the fights, and hopefully they'll be confident victories. And the medium fast growth rate is starting to speed up in terms of how quickly I gain levels. Not significantly so. It has to get to late 60s to really start speeding up, but still better than it was in the earliest portions of the game. This area is great. All the trainers are clustered so closely together. It really improves yields whenever you can just one-shot and fight a whole bunch of trainers that are like in a tiny little circle like this. So few frames spent on overworld. 55. Okay, 55 is pretty good. Although I want to continue the training here and fight the trainers that are over here. Just so that I'm not backtracking too soon. Oh, the attack drop there, a bit annoying. If I have to come back here later on, I'm going to lose more time with just overworld wandering than if I'm just decisive and decide to commit to the training at this point in the run. That was something throughout 2023 that I started to realize in my play. Sometimes I'm quite indecisive. I will try and do something and then just back out. I think that I need to become more decisive as a player. I think that will improve my results in first playthroughs especially. In second playthroughs, there isn't really the need to be decisive because you know what your plan is and you're just executing. And if something goes not according to plan, then you just revise and do a third playthrough. At least that's how I do it. Is anything on the very first year of the channel, the one thing I said was, how can I play more Pokemon? And I've achieved that. I am definitely playing a lot of Pokemon. Okay, crit on the Sand Slash is perfect. And then I'll survive Aurora Beam and knock that out. And then hopefully Double Edge can knock the Magneton out. All right, this is it. Let's go. Rival is defeated. Well done, Spearow. We have more speed than Sabrina's Alakazam. The next section of the game is looking bright. Probably should have double-edged that. The Rhyhorn is annoying because you have to take it out over multiple turns. But not the end of the world. Hey, how did it beat Giovanni with Pidgey? Oh, agility set up on the Doug Trio and then Mimic Earthquake. I think I'll do the same thing. It'll be better with Spearow because it has higher attack. The Doug Trio can't do any damage to flying Pokemon. The only thing it can do is Sand Attack. We'll go no heal from Sabrina to Blaine, if I remember. Oh, no room for Mimic. Thanks, Max Elixir. I got full restore so I can get rid of the antidote. Ooh, careful. Do I want to train in here? Probably. I should probably train. Wow. This mid-game is so much better. We have a free Sabrina because Swift Agility is... like, there's essentially nothing she can do. I debated using Double Edge there. I am not going to give up this training. I'm going to continue. It's all here. I'm here right now. I'll spend the time. It's been a while since I did a run like this. I think the last one I did was that needed a decent amount of training was Geodude. Maybe Grimer. At least I played those runs like 5 months ago. It's been been time. Didn't fight the guy with 4 Pokemon. I really do want to fight him. This guy. No, not this guy. Where is he? I need to learn where this guy is. There he is. Oh, I might have to go out the gym and train. My level. Look at my level. Yep. That's fine. I'm hoping this is going to be enough. Oh, yes. Just fairly close physically. We can just get back to the gym really quick. I think he was the best experience yields in the surrounding area. At least it was that close. We're just going to get hit by Flash here for free many times as we can. We'll badge boost our attack stat, as you can see happening right now in the bottom left. Every time it flashes me, which is like apparently never, it raises my attack stat, and then I can use Swift to bypass accuracy checks and one-shot all of her Pokemon. I assume. Unless I crit. Nope. Easy. Free Sabrina. As was expected. Alright, that leaves only Giovanni and Blaine. How bad is Blaine gonna be? With Pidgey, Reflect ended up being the option. I'm gonna buy it just in case. And then I'll only have to go through the gym once. See that Max Elixir? It's like the most frustrating thing. I picked it up. I said I shouldn't have picked it up. I haven't used it. And it's just clogging up space, wasting my time. After I finish the run, I will check out chat for a bit, and hang out maybe for 10 or 15 minutes while things wind down. But for now, the intensity. Let's keep going. It's Blaine. All right. Can Drill Pick 2 hit? Probably. Yes, it can. Got confused, but that's not the worst. As long as I don't growled. No growl. Hit myself. Fire spin. Hit myself again. All right, that's crit. Yeah. That. This is where Austin was suggesting blackout training, and I think maybe I'll do that this time. If the Rapidash or something knocks me out, maybe I'll just take the blackout. I have my HM users. Oh, come on, Reflect. Yeah, crit. Yes, did it. Okay. Definitely not as hard. The fact that Drill Peck is just hitting so much harder than Pidgey was, I think that really helps. Also, not to mention the fact that Pidgey had the awful choice between taking recoil damage and using a 2-turn move, which can be really problematic when the opponent is setting up moves like Confuse Ray. Fight everyone in here. Churro's on the move. Also, thanks for hanging out. A lot of you out there. Also, I'm hoping I was not able to do enough development from like December 22nd until now to get some stream upgrades ready to go. But I'm hoping that starting sometime in the near future on the stream, all of this is going to start looking a little bit better, and it's going to be a smoother production in a lot of ways. there will be more information, and yeah, we're working on it. But apparently it takes time to make stuff. Always more time than I'm anticipating. God, get that done in like 3 days. Oh, actually, this is going to be a 2-week project. Okay, so Mimic is going to go in the place of Swift. If I was playing this run a year ago, I'd probably keep Swift. I don't remember what I did with Doduo. Maybe I used Tri-Attack with it? Can it learn Tri-Attack? I might have used Tri-Attack. If I was allowed to use Tri-Attack, that's probably what I did. I have an unfortunate level again. Like halfway through. It's like if I had agility boost, it's not going to work. We'll go south of Pallet Town. Train there for a little bit. Get level 62, then come back to Giovanni. I think it's slightly premature to use the rare candies. I want to get through this section of the game. And I play very conservatively in my first runs. Then I kind of found a new pace that I was liking in the latter half of 2023, which is first playthrough is like the conservative playthrough where you just try to feel the Pokemon out, learn some things about it. You want to beat the game. You don't want to have any extreme obstacles where like you're just stuck somewhere for forever, because for me, I think that makes the video look really bad. It's just like everyone's going to be frustrated watching it. You want to get through the game and do it anticipating threats and trying to level as much as possible. Level too much here, actually. So we're going to go to level 63. Because we're leveling up quickly now. This is not medium slow growth rate. This is medium fast. It actually feels fast for once. And then my second playthrough. The first one is the conservative one. The second one is, or has started to become, a little bit more extreme. Like, I'm just trying ideas out and seeing what sticks. Like, all right, I think I can get through Giovanni at level 40. Let's do it. Like, and then you just like show up and you try and make it happen. And if it fails, that's okay. Like, you'll just do a third playthrough. And then the third playthrough is sort of the balancing. It takes it from something that's conservative and then something that's risky and kind of balances in between and tries to get something that's going to be at least a little bit more reliable, but also very fast. I think this is a little bit of a time loss because I messed that level up. It's not the worst, though. This run is so long anyways. Something like that would feel devastating for Zapdos, but for Spearow, it's like, extra 3 minutes, that's okay. I don't think, did I use my VP ups? I just still have one more. I'll use on that. Okay, here we go. Giovanni. Let's see how this goes. I assume it's going to be fine as long as we don't get sand attacked right away. So let's hope that that doesn't happen. Misses it. Okay, that's good. Fissure. Dig, which is going to prevent my Mimic. Now I can take Earthquake and knock it out. Ta-da! Okay, I think we're good now. I think the Rhydon will survive and maybe we go down because we have less defense if it hits Rock Slide, but... Oh. Oh, it crit! It crit! It's not that slow. It has like a 7% chance to crit, but still, it doesn't feel good. No sand attacks, please. Stop digging when I want to Mimic. Annoying. Alright, we're good. Made it back to the Rhydon. Well, if there's no Gem 1 miss, or I guess I could crit the Nidos. They could survive and use Thunder, paralyze me. Like, there's stuff that could go wrong, but... Oh, no, never mind. I knocked them out when I crit, so that's okay. Do I survive Rock Slide? Yes, I do. Got him. Giovanni. Finished. Again, I was too optimistic. I said in the chat that I was thinking under 130. I don't think so. I think we're going to be like 134 right now. 135. Unless I have really smooth league. If I have really smooth league, I could do sub 130. But we need a really smooth league from here. Okay, rival. My speed guarantees me crits with slash, making it very good. But I think I'm gonna lose to the Cloister. Oh, we lived! We lived! We lived! Yes! Look at that! Oh, I'm happy about that win. I am so happy about that. Oh my gosh. I'm having so much fun. Maybe we're just going to keep this going and do a third Pokemon. Who should we do? We should do something totally different if I do another one. No, let's not do that. Let's do that. There's a full restore up here, and I also have the max potion and hyper potion from Sylph still. I'll skip the hyper potion, I don't need it. Sorry, full restore. It's definitely a full restore. Terrified of exiting accidentally there. One of the worst feelings. Push the boulder all around, then like walk out. Like, go back in. Push the boulder all around again. Do we fight people here? No, let's go. Just keep going. I think I'll fight a couple trainers, but I want to be very choosy as to who I face. Maybe the person with Dugong, Parasect, and Chansey, because 2 of those will be 1-hits. And they're good experience yields. I could also fight this guy. This guy, he's normally not one of my top picks for trainers to fight, but his experience yields are exceptional. So I think it's worth it to fight him. Yeah, he gave me enough to go to 65. So I can get 66 before the end of this area, which I think I should, because that'll be 78 for Lorelei. That's probably not going to be enough if we're real. Just in case the Dugong crits. The other 2 will be 1-hits. Oh, Dugong is probably going to be a 1-hit with Double Edge. Yep. I think I'm going to go... maybe just 66. The Tamer, the Juggler, and the Black Belt that I could fight in the next area. If I really want significantly more experience. Is this going to get 66? And how much more is the Blastoise going to fill? Alright, I think I should go one more level. Just to be safe. Yeah. We had to backtrack in here with Pidgey anyways, so if that's telling us the story. And Pidgey was like, I think we needed like 83 or 85. No, 83 I think it was to beat Lorelei. Yeah. And Spearow's better, but it has lower defensive stats. So close. Don't really want to fight the tamer. He's 2 Pokemon. I'm probably going to level up in the first Pokemon. Look ugly. That's okay. Yeah. I don't like when I use rare candies after like this, where I take out a whole Pokemon and then I have to discard that experience. Bothers me deeply. Oh, I reset the boulder. I reset the boulder. Painful. I haven't done that one before because I've never looped around to fight the tamer like that. Yeah, sub 130 is not going to happen. Okay. What does that boulder stay down there? I guess it does. So next time, just walk back over, push the boulder. Learned a thing. All right, here we go. Lorelei. How is this going to be? Don't have Fly. Fly was tactically useful for Pidgey. You have Mimic. You have better attacking stats. You have Agility. I think this is going to be worse. Okay. I'm not saving over that. I'm not confident enough. Okay, Lorelei. Drill Peck first turn. Hopefully rest. Oh. Okay, now we agility. It rests. Agility. Agility, it wakes up, and I should knock it out now. I should 2-hit the Cloister. Gotta survive the Ice Beam. And I don't. Okay. I broke. Sorry. Trying to think of what to do. Go back to Victory Road, fight some trainers that I didn't beat in here. There are like 2 that I can think of. I think I took this guy. Oh, I did fight that guy. Okay. Go over fight the guy by Moltres. And this guy too. Mr. Mime guy. For the longest time I didn't think he was in here. Like, the router kept telling me there's a trainer with Mr. Mime. Like, no, there isn't. There's no one in here with Mr. Mime. Yes, there is. Oh, that's something else I like about Victory Road in Generation 1 from a design perspective. I love the fact that getting through it to the league is a challenge, but also navigating back through it to go out is also quite difficult. I think that's a very neat design. Obviously, you don't have to do it because you usually have Fly, but when you want to get back through to the other area, it's a little bit challenging. I just Gen 1 missed on that, and then I got burned. Well, I still win. It's not great. Hopefully the Super Repel will wear off. Super Repel. Need to fight 1 Pokemon. Maybe 2 if it's a Zubat. 2. Maybe 3 if it's a Geodude and a Zubat. Yes, 3. Oh my gosh. 1 Graveler. Okay. I don't need any of that. And Lorelei is challenging. What do we do? We save? Is there a path to victory at level 80 that's consistent without teaching fly? Because the dugong is just going to Aurora Beam me first turn unless it gets the Pokemon Yellow AI modification where it doesn't go for a super effective move. And then it could go for rest first turn, which would be potentially advantageous for us to get some setup in. But then I need to survive the Cloyster's Ice Beam. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I level up faster, medium, fast growth rate, so I will save now because the candies take forever. That took like 30 seconds. Then fight Lorelei. If I lose, I can black out. I'll deposit my HM users if I lose this time. Okay. Go back. Crit. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm going to 2-hit the Cloyster. Oh. Oh, and I lived its Ice Beam, but only with a tiny bit of health. I guess... Okay, that's a loss. Sure, let's black out. Don't. Knock it out. It has Surf. It can use Surf, I swear. There we go. Can you too? Faint. Whirl. Apologies, I did not set the sprite positions on the overlay for these guys. So, blackout. Deposit the HM users. Okay. Save. Repeat. Because I think if I do this, I'll be gaining incremental levels, but also rolling the dice for potential chances to beat her. Okay, takedown is a good. That is a good. I should have not knocked it out. Thinking too aggressively. Oh, I can, because of how much Drill Peck does, it actually takes closer to Super Potion range. So maybe it is the correct choice to just attack. Because both times you chance crits, unless I'm probably not going to survive the blizzard. I missed. Yes, yes. So this is unreliable, but let's lock it in. Oh, I can't believe that. Okay. All right. All right. Not bad. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, no, not that. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Don't Drill Peck the rock. It's hard on the beak. Okay. Beat the Machamp. Move on to Agatha. This should be fairly simple. I don't know if I need to mimic. I think we can just sweep. Let's sweep without substitute. It's generally faster if you can sweep without substitute. Yeah, and I'm going to be able to. This is the problem. Lorelei is such a asymmetrical spike in difficulty for the birds that once you clear the birds, the following two trainers at least are very simple. Lance might be challenging. Now Pidgey, I was able to pull off a fun strat here, and I think I'm going to try it again with Spearow. So, agility, mimic, hyper beam. I'm going to level up. I'm going to level up before the Aerodactyl, I think. Oh, just not. Perfect. Oh, it lived. It lived. It lived the Hyper Beam. I think I die. Oh, I don't. Maybe the Hyper Beam can knock out the Dragonite? It is same type attack bonus. Yes! Did it! First attempt Lance. Okay. We are on a roll. Keep going. Champion time. Okay, so this time the champion does have Magneton, which means we do want to steal Earthquake. Agility. Please don't poison me. Thank you. Do I double edge it for more damage? Let's double edge for more damage. Yes, crit. Got it. Drill Peck, the Alakazam, that'll be enough. Drill Peck will be enough for the Executor. I'm not going to level up, so Earthquake has the badge boosts, and one hits. Okay. Okay, Cloyster. Oh my gosh. Ah, it's going to KO me, isn't it? Oh, Roar Beam. I'll survive, yes. Yes, 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 yes. First attempt champion. We did this. Okay, Spearow. Honestly, a pretty bad time, but all things considered, it did decently. I think the mid game is really hard for this thing. It's the medium slow growth rate is just like not great during the mid game, but once we get out of the mid game, late game's fairly simple. Early game's fairly simple, but slow and kind of like annoying because it takes a lot of damage. Yeah, let's bring up the chat. See what everyone else is saying. That is my first attempt with Spearow. Again, reminder, this video will become unlisted as soon as I stop streaming. So if you want to come back and watch this later, please save the link. Otherwise, it will be lost to history until I post the official video, at which time this will be linked in the description and everyone can watch it again. Yes, I picked sub 140. Yeah. Everything went right as soon as I got here. Yeah. You're the good luck I needed. Surge tier for Kenya ain't happening. We can get this under 130. Yep. Was this faster or slower than Pidgey? It was faster, significantly so. Pidgey was over 2 hours. Where's Churro? He went downstairs. Okay, so tier list. The current time of 1 hour, 34 minutes, and 23 seconds is... it's in the Surge tier, but it's just barely in the Surge tier. It's around Paris's time, but we're going to be under that. So I think it's likely that we'll be... I think mid F tier is very accomplishable. I could see this thing squeezing into the E tier if everything goes right. You tried twice on Zapdos, so technically 12 resets. Yeah, you have to take those two out. I know, right? Hoot Hoot backport now. You know, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I think it'll be a little bit better than Pidgeotto. I think the higher attack is going to be the thing that allows Spearow more play than Pidgeotto. That said, I think I got very lucky against Lorelei, so... unless we're able to significantly change... Unless I'm able to significantly come up with a better strategy for Lorelei, maybe that one is just luck, but I don't know. Yeah. Farfetch'd, I've done Farfetch'd. I did 2 Farfetch'd streams last year, so. Do a Staraptor backport. I already have made the Staraptor backport. I made that one to see how fast I was getting at backporting. I did it in 20 minutes. Got Lorelei can crit twice with Ice Beam. Both times was it a crit? Really? Was it actually? It probably was. Yeah, Drill Peck is better than Fly. Yeah, that's another reason that Spearow is better. It just like saves time everywhere because like it's just constantly one-hitting stuff, rather than taking 2 turns to one hit with Fly and then occasionally missing. Now, Spearow also missed way too much with Peck from Gen 1 misses early on. Do you still accept requests on Patreon? I'll accept any requests, but I don't like. I'm not gonna change the schedule if it ruins like the synergy of the time. So, I will accept requests, that kind of thing, but I don't know if I I can't guarantee that I'll accept it. I'll do it eventually, but I don't know when. I'll try to prioritize it, but if people let me know what they want me to do, and when I hear a lot of people saying the same kind of thing, then I try to prioritize those runs because it just makes sense. Like, more people are going to want to watch it, so why wouldn't I do it sooner? And usually the things that people are suggesting are just like fun to play. Machamp run. Did a very old Machamp run. We'll get another Machamp run, don't worry. Farfetch'd is really good for a solo run. I think it is the highest ranked non-legendary flying type. Am I wrong? Because we have Zapdos and Articuno in S tier, and Moltres in A tier. We have no flying... Oh, never mind, Gyarados. We have Gyarados in the B tier, and then Farfetch'd is just behind Gyarados. How far ahead do you plan? Well, I have all of 2024 planned and a little bit of 2025 planned. Yeah, it was Machamp versus Golem, that's right. I've been hearing really good things about Dugong. So many people have been talking about it, just being like, it's so good. Sweet, sweet December ad revenue. Yeah. Rhydon is in A tier. Nidoking is in S tier. Yeah, there will be more like analysis videos and stuff coming for Patreon. There will be like regular exclusive content throughout the year that is not going to take away from the stuff that I'm releasing on the main channel. So we'll have like chill tea time narrations for a whole bunch of runs. They won't be like completely shown on the produced videos. Yeah, we'll get that. Okay. Yeah, I've planned out the remaining 151. I know every video I'm going to make from now until the end. Okay, so this is a first try stream, so as soon as I hit stop streaming, the video is going to be unlisted. So if you want to save this video for later to watch, please save the link now. There was an Alakazam ranking, but I took it off because it's too old and outdated. Alakazam is going to be like a solid A tier Pokemon. I don't think it can get S because it starts with Teleport and Kinesis. No, the videos are also uploaded to Patreon. They're on both Patreon and YouTube. Okay, so that's going to be it for this stream. Churro is here. He's probably like, give me food. It's an hour and a half. He has to wait an hour and a half every time, an hour and a half early. Yeah, I will be done all 151 by the end of 2025. Yeah. Okay, that's it for this stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. This was great. 2 streams today. Hopefully really fun for everyone. I am going to take a break from streaming tomorrow to do a bunch of programming and a bunch of other work, but then on Wednesday I will be back to do a Pokemon Crystal APOM stream because I need to re-rank the little monkey with a glove on its tail. That one I did a long time ago. I'm looking forward to doing a normal type in Gen 2. It's going to be really chill. And then the next day I will be doing Vaporeon in Pokemon Yellow to re-rank it. It's going to be fun. Are any games going to be Patreon exclusive? No, I tried that this year. I didn't like it. No games are going to be Patreon exclusive. So everyone gets every game. The Patreon exclusive content is going to be like behind the scenes stuff. So like me showing off like software features that I'm doing in advance or like programming. Also me taking like full playthroughs, that unedited playthroughs, and then going through like as detailed as possible and describing all the stuff that I was doing. And like why I'm making certain choices, that kind of thing. Because there isn't time in a regular video if I want to keep it a decent pace. There isn't time to fit in everything I'm thinking about. Like, stuff has to come out. Otherwise, like, especially in versus videos. So usually those are what I'm going to do. I released 7 this year that are in that format. So if you're curious, you can check them out if you sign up to be a member or Patreon. And I really do appreciate everyone who does, because you financially support the channel. You allow me to pay my video editor, and you allow me to pay Soul for moderation and artwork, and Brian for all the thumbnail art that is not Sugimori art. And hopefully in a few other things in the near future. We're going onwards and upwards from here. Awesome. Okay, that's it. If you made it this far, you're incredible. I'll see you in my next stream. Thanks for watching.